Today is October 22 and the Vancouver Canucks are playing the Kings here in the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, man. Alright, so what do we got here? We got ourselves an LA team that, well, I was talking about this a little bit in the last video. LA, they lost their first few games. Yeah, that's kind of a known fact already, but they also lost Quick too, and he's going to be out for 3 months, which is really going to influence how well this LA team is able to play, and I do not think they'll be able to keep up with the rest of the Pacific Division, which is on fire right now. Quick, he's in this gameplay, but this is a gameplay of the rosters before all of the edits and everything. So yeah, what I think about this game, I think about the Kings and how gritty of a team they are. Of course, Dustin Brown, he's not the captain anymore, which I think was kind of a good move, but they have that same general lineup and that same general idea of play, that same playing style down here in LA. Usually whenever the Canucks are matched up against the Kings, it's either a super tight game or an LA blowout. I don't remember the last time the Canucks were able to blow the waters out of the Kings. The last game that I significantly remember was, I think it was from 2 years ago. That was the goal. That was a game where Henrik got his 700th assist or something like that. It was that one where he went behind the net and like backhand passed it back to his brother out in front, who just slapped it down. That was a really close game. But other than that, I feel like we do get blown out by LA quite a bit, so I don't know, I'm hoping for something different. You know, the Canucks, they're up there at the top of the league, and they're facing a down LA team who's got some questionable goaltending. Speaking about the game that's going to be coming up later, the lines have been changed. Now, I know I said Virtanen was playing in the last video. That got a lot of people upset, because Virtanen wasn't. Jack Skilly was in the lineup in place of Virtanen, so my apologies. I am sure that I will be able to get the lines correct in this pre-game video because I have the lines open right here. The Sedins, they will be playing on the first line as per usual, but this time with Sven Baertschi. That is an interesting choice. Baertschi, Sedin, Sedin, or Sedin, Sedin, Baertschi. That is, that's interesting. I'm interested in seeing how that will play out. The second line is Granlund, Sutter, and Jannik Hansen. So, Sutter is up there on that second line, Hansen is still there, and Granlund was moved up there as well. So that's another interesting choice, you know? These are just some meshings of lines here going on by Willie Desjardins. It's an interesting pairing. And then down in the third line, you got yourself Louis Eriksson, Bo Horvat, and Jake Virtanen. So you have Virtanen playing with Horvat, who has been actually very good recently, as well as Louis Eriksson, the experienced vet who we're actually expecting to get 30 goals out of this season, but he still doesn't have won 4 games into the season. Oh boy. He has some good assists though. Actually, you know what? He does have 1 goal. He has 1 goal that was on his own net. This is interesting because you have Louis Eriksson on the third line, and it's very debatable that, oh, you should have stuck Eriksson on the wing of the Sutter line. Why is Granlund up there with Sutter? It should be Eriksson. If you're going to take Eriksson off of the first line with the Sedins, at least put him on the second line, but, you know, he's on that third line with Horvat and Virtanen. So that's going to be interesting to watch. I'm interested in seeing how Virtanen plays in this game, because he's been scratched for the past few games, so, you know, it's, he kind of needs to redeem himself a little bit. Radim Verbata, okay, just, let's not talk about that. Fourth line, it's going to be Burrows, Gauntz, and Dorsett. So, you know, that's a standard fourth line. That's who you'd expect on the fourth line, except for, like, Gauntz, because Gauntz was shuffling between that bottom 6 role. But, you know, I'm pretty sure the defensive pairings are going to be the same. So, you know, Edler Tanev, Hutton Goodbranson, Larson Spiza, or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But at the end of the last game, Willie did start flipping a lot of the lines. You should have been able to see that, like, immediately if you were watching the game. Sedins were split up and everything. It was odd to watch, but you know, it's kind of a foreshadowing of what's going to happen in this game, because in this game we got ourselves some brand new lines. So how am I feeling about this new setup for the Canucks? Well, you know, I'm I like how he's being creative, I guess. I like that he's not afraid to take initiative into doing what he thinks will be able to benefit the team, but still, it's only 4 games into the season, man. Like, the Sedins and Eriksson, I'm expecting good things out of that line, but 4 games in, that's kind of a small sample size, so, there's nothing wrong with him changing up the lines, but, hopefully this time we'll be able to get, like, some super good chemistry going on with the Sedins and Berchi. I believe that was, experimented with last year, but I don't think that went too well. So, yeah. Who knows? If we get ourselves a good pairing right here with the Sedins, maybe Berchi will be Hansen #2 and also get a 20-goal season. So yeah, I'm hoping for great things out of this team tonight. LA, I got Kopitar on my fantasy team, so I kind of want him to score, but at the same time, I don't want him to score because it's Vancouver, and I want all those shutouts for the Canucks, but I just jinxed it, didn't I? We're probably going to lose the game by like 7 now. Oh boy. So, the game is tonight at 7 Pacific Standard Time in LA, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't get pissed off if I say anything wrong, because that happened in the last video in the comment section. Oh my goodness. Twitter, plus links, download, show, like, not subscribe, and gaming, and bye.